Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host, Cheryl. How are you guys today? And hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. Today I am going to be showing you guys some makes that I have done, and some of these things are going to be what I considered I did over a period of time, and I finally finished them up. And these were stuff that you guys didn't know about or see in here today. Sorry, you will hear Holly, Rascal, and Oscar, my four-legged canine fur babies, and you may or may not see my feline fur babies, which is Rags and Sweet Pea. They're doing their thing. I'm having gorgeous weather today. We've got partly cloudy skies. Today's supposed to be in close to 80 degrees. So I'm like going, yes. Got the house opened up, which is a good thing. Bring out the old stuff out and bring in the fresh. So anyhow, I wanted to show you guys my little tote thing that I have been holding on for my labels. And when I picked this up, I'm like going, holy cow, it's only May. And guys, look at those labels. That's a lot of labels in there. And I'm still not done yet. So I think I'm doing kind of good with plowing through some of this stuff. So that's a good thing. Now I have a label here. I did a lovey with it. It was a white one, and it was from a Burnett Babies Coordinates, and this was the label. And when I picked this up from the thrift store, it was like a half-used skein, but it had 3.5 ounces of yarn in there. And it was supposed to be originally 6 ounces. And so I'm thinking about going ahead and counting the ounces as part of my label goal. And I just want to know what you guys think. Should I? I did work it up, and it is not in my hoard of yarn. It's just in the hoard of makes now and stuff. But I'm thinking about adding this to that this little container that I have right here. And I'm like going, holy cow. I only started off with a couple of labels this year, and it's May, going towards June, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of yarn to go through. So in the comments, you guys, tell me what you think on that label and stuff. But anyhow, you guys are kind of on a cart, so I may be bumping, and I do apologize because I need room to move around because later on I'm going to be showing some more of my going through my tote series. I have 3 more bins that I want to show you guys and see what you guys think of it and go from there. I want to bring this up a little bit. I don't want people to think that I'm rich, because you know what? I'm not. I work a full-time job. I put up with a bunch of bureaucratic BS. And that's what I'm just going to say. It's BS and stuff because of my job and where I work and dealing with the insurance companies. And then I get customers and stuff like that that think that they are better than you type thing. Mentality. And I'm not saying that everybody's doing that, but it does. But anyhow, I want you guys to understand something. I work hard for this money that I barely make. I am not making $100,000 a year. Not even 1,000 subscribers to this channel, and to where I'm making money off of it. I'm not. I'm just slightly above minimum wage. Slightly. And depending on where you're at, it can be different from other places. I work for a very small shop, And that small mom and pop shop really cannot afford what corporate people can be paid for and for the stuff that I should be doing. The things that I do for my shop is I work for like 5 people and I only get paid for one. And when I'm showing my yarn off, because I worked every single dollar for these yarns that I took out of my budget to acquire. And yes, I do get my stuff through the thrift stores. Yes, it is somewhat cheap, but still, that's me being frugal and not spending thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff. And I just think that people are thinking that I'm rich. I'm not. I am nowhere near being rich. Trust me, if I was, I would have much more nicer furniture than secondhand or hand me downs or things that were given to me, whatever it is. But I'm sorry I'm on a tangent, but this has just been kind of been brought up. And like I said, I'm not rich. I am by no means, I am not rich. I deal with medical issues too. I don't talk about my medical issues other than my depression. Personally, it's no one's business what medical issues I have. And I don't go bragging on YouTube or anything else about those conditions. And this is no, please do not take offense to anything I am saying regarding medical issues or health issues or anything like that. I get it. I get that people are in pain and my heart breaks for them because I don't want to see people in pain. I don't want to be in pain, but I do. I am, but nobody knows it. So, anyhow, I just want you guys to understand that, and I hope you guys are not going to be upset with me for being vocal about this. But there's some issues that has come to my attention, and I think that it is, in my opinion, is very wrong. And I'm going to go on with something different than that until I get more information. I will circle back on that one because it has been bothering me about this stuff, and it's to the point where I'm almost not wanting to show you guys my content of my stuff that I have in storage or stuff that I haven't seen in years. This yarn that I have bought has been taking me years to acquire with hard-earned dollars that I went to a full-time job to make the money for to be able to buy it. And some of the things that I've been reading, that I've been hearing on other people's podcasts, just flat out makes me mad. I want to say a different word, but I'm trying to be not go down the potty mouth situation. Trust me, I can, but I don't want to. But I don't want to be that type of person to say enough is enough. But it just really kind of makes me mad about the situation and that people are not understanding this. And anyhow, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm already talking about 10 minutes into my tangent, and I do apologize. Whoops, I got to get comfortable here. Sorry. There, that's better. Let's go from there. All right. I'm here to show you guys what I have made, and I do apologize for going on that tangent, but I just feel that it needed to be said. So, you guys remembered probably in my last video where I pulled out a piece of yarn and I said, oh, I'm going to wash it. And I said how I did it. And it was thanks to Terry at the Yarn Joy podcast who brought this attention. Well, I wanted to show you guys, I pulled out this pink yarn and it was a little bit on this grungy side. It needed to be washed. But when I said put it in a nylon, this is what I'm talking about. Put it in a nylon stocking and throw it in the wash and throw it in the dryer, and it stays. This has been washed and dried. I went out to Walmart and picked up a box that had like 7 or 8 pairs of knee highs, and that's all this is knee highs. And this is what I'm talking about. And it's not, this lets you have the ability to open it up, and then you can pull it out. And it's done. It's clean. And I don't have to worry about having to cake up a mess and everything else like that. And you can see it went through and it cleaned it. And the ball band or the hank is oops, sorry, Oscar is right underneath my feet. The hank is still intact. And what's nice about it is because the nylons allows the water to go through, it also allows the heat to go through to dry it when you toss it into the dryer. I don't recommend it on wool if you can avoid it, but it'll also work on wool too. So there's my tangent on that one. But I just wanted to show you guys. Oscar, go lay down, bub. Come on. Are you going to come up here and say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Would you stop goofing off? Come on, get up here. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Come on. Come on. He's like, nope, I'm not going to go that way, Mom. Come on. Up there he is. There's the Oscar butt. Now he's going to try and come up and hide behind me again. All right, there he is. So, all right. Enough about that. Okay. I had this in my stash. This yellow and white, I think it's Lion Brand ice cream yarn. It didn't have a label on it, but it feels very much like it. But I wanted to show you that I had made a lovey. I'm going to show you the back side because I'm not done. Or no, this is the front side. So this is the lovey. This is the yarn that I made. Pardon me for just a minute. I'm going to cough. Sorry about that. It just wanted to come creeping up on me. Well, anyhow, this is, I believe this is a yellow Lion Brand's ice cream yarn. And I had some very multicolored eyelash yarn. And the reason why I did this, and you're probably going, oh my God, that doesn't match. But it kind of does. And I'm going to show you why. Because this is, I don't know if I showed you this guy, was I picked this up from the thrift store a while ago, and this one was in really good shape, and it's a little monkey, and it's got oranges, greens, yellows, pinky eyes, and it's adorable. So I put this little guy with this, and this pattern, I will say, this lovey pattern is from Zelda NRJ3. But I did this a little bit different, and I took the eyelash and I put it on the border, and I had enough to do a collar. And I basically kind of double crocheted it around the edge of one of the rows that I did, and I think it looks absolutely adorable. And I think the pink in this, the pinky orange, really pulls out the pink in its eyes and the white as well. And I just thought this was great. So I have this as a finished object here. Now, the other thing I have done, and this was, oh my gosh, I wished I wrote down the tote that I took this yarn out of. But I had like 4 balls of this yarn. Whoops. I'm going to pause you for just a minute. I got to bend over and get the labels, and I don't think you want to see my fat head, so hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Well, anyhow, I pulled out these 4 balls, and one didn't have a ball band, but it was called, oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce this, Fiorenza Brushed. And I'm going to show you the label. So this is what the label looks like. And this was, somebody had clearanced it out for 50 cents. Oh, it was at Target one time. And this was, sorry, I can't read it. It's too small. Okay, well anyhow, it's a 100% acrylic, and I had 4 of them, and it's like 160 yards per ball. Well, I had made a, oh, there's another one. I forgot that I had it. Okay, I made a hat out of it. I still need to tie the ends, but this is what the hat looks like. And then I made a, with the leftover of the hat yarn and the other 3 balls, I actually made a scarf. And it's folded in half. And now I have enough here to pretty much turn this into a cowl. And I just kind of wanted to get your guys' thought on that. Should I make it into a cowl or just leave it as a scarf and it just be kind of a shorty scarf where you can kind of tuck into your jacket and then goes like this or something like that. And what's nice about this is it's wide enough to, if you just had the scarf, you could actually do this type thing and then carry it and stuff. But it's not that long. But anyhow, it's about my wingspan, and I'm almost 5'9", but not quite. So that's where I'm at. So let me know in the comments if you guys can to make it into a cowl or leave it. That's what I wanted to know. So sorry, I just can't think right now. My brain is just not wanting to function today. I guess I didn't have enough coffee yet. So so now I have, the other one fell down. I haven't gotten it, but now I have 3 labels plus that I can count as 4 to go into my yarn tote thingy, label holder for my finished items. So there's that. The other one, you guys have known that I had wanted to do this project with Terry at the Yarn Joy podcast, making this angelmo bag and stuff. And so this is what the pattern looks like. And you guys know I chose the retro stripes. Sorry, retro stripes on this. That's not it. So here is my labels, which I actually used 2 balls, but I do have some left over, and I'll show you guys in a minute. But anyhow, here's the Red Heart retro stripes, and this was 236 yards on each ball. And the label, can I read it? And it says retro stripes. Okay. And I know I bought that. So, oh, that was probably at Joann's. Okay. Because I remember I bought some at Joann's. Well, anyhow, I used 2 balls, but anyhow, this is what I wanted to show you guys as a completed object. Now, I did it a little bit different. I chose to make two drawstrings, and I kind of basically did this. Well, let me show you the bag. So, and it's a good size bag. That's what it looks like. And I was talking to my husband, and I go, well, what should I do? Should I make it, put in a white with maybe like a sparkle? And he's like, nah, that won't work. And I'm going, but it will, because it's a neutral. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. And he goes, try a tan. And we put the tan up against the retro stripes, and we both went, nah, it ain't gonna work. But anyhow, so we settled on this one. And this is Mary Maxim's Glimmer. It is approximately, if I can just read it, let's see, where are you? 191 yards, and it's 100%, no, 97% acrylic and 3% other. But this is the label for it, and the color is black. That's what the thing is. I know Mary Maxim has this, and I was getting Mary Maxim, excuse me, mystery bags, and that's how I acquired this. And then when I saw that, I'm like going, oh, that's pretty. So I tried to order some more, and yeah, well, now it has more hoard. Anyhow, but anyhow, this is the bag, and this is the drawstrings that I made, and it just closes up. I will be honest with you, I did put like an extra row of the grannies on this here section so it'll have like a flat thing if you put it in there. Let me put some stuff in here. Let's see if that'll work. Kind of give you a better idea. And it's a big bag. To show you. It is a big bag. Big bag. Big bag. So I will say I don't like putting granny squares together, but I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And I think we did a good job. So let me show you guys what I have left from using those two, or those four, not four, three ball bands. I have a ball left over for the glimmer, and I have a ball left over for the retro stripes. So I'm going to count those as completed. Now these will go into my scrap bin to make something else in the future, or if I decide to just go ahead and make a granny square or something to that effect, and that will go in there. So that is one other project that I did. And believe it or not, I started this Sunday night. I started the squares, and I got it all done, and I finished it up last night. So I'm very, very happy with that. So the other things that I have been working on, you guys already know, and that is the Ophelia Talks Agatha reading shawl is what her shawl is. And you guys know that I've been working in the ice cream yarn, the parfait color. Well, you guys know that I was at this point when you guys last saw it. I wound up finishing it. I had enough. I didn't have enough left over to do two more rows. Hold on, guys. Let me yell at the kids. Sorry, Holly and Rascal wanted to start playing and act like fools. So anyhow, like I was saying, is that I didn't have enough to finish off the 2 rows because Ophelia says she likes to end it in the solid double crochet row and not the window row. Well, I didn't have enough to finish off the solid row. I only had enough to finish off the window row, so I just took it out. But anyhow, it is completed. This is the top portion. This is how long it is in lengthwise, if I can get it to match up so you guys can see. It's not quite my wingspan, so that's it. And this is folded in half, by the way, guys. It's folded in half, and I absolutely loved how this came out. I loved how the fact that each row is different, but not different. See? And how some of it pulled to one side versus the other side. And I just thought that was pretty cool. And this pattern I will definitely do again. And honestly, guys, I started another one. I just had to, because it was so pretty. And I had some other yarn that I thought that was going to be gorgeous with this yarn too. So that is a completed finished object. Now the other thing that I worked on was a hat using a scrap ball that I had from a tote for my tote number 25 series. You guys remember that. And I said I found this at the thrift store. It was a mystery yarn. And it had 3 ounces. So that's my homemade label. 3 ounces. This is all I have left of making this. So that's going to go in there. And this is the hat that I made with that yarn. And it is really, really, really pretty. So, but that's it. And I did a crab stitch bottom, which is amazing. So that, and I still have to tie in the ends, but I just wanted to show you that I've finished that and got that taken care of as well. The other thing I wanted to show you guys in here, I have to pull it out, sorry. Oh, here comes Rascal. Is you guys knew that I was working on a hat, and I showed it in one of my videos using the alpaca. Well, I didn't have enough to come down, and I needed about this much. So I had a scrap ball of a thicker yarn that was kind of fluffy that would match this yarn. Do I have it right here? No, I don't. So this is all I have left of that. I didn't have enough to go around one more time. But this was made out of Burnett alpaca, and it was a full skein. And this was in one of my totes, and this was called Natural. Here, whoop, sorry. Here's the label. Let me get the label better for you guys. There's the label. Okay. And there's the name of it. Sorry. I got it upside down. See, I can't see today. And that's what the label says. So this is one ball that I had. And I didn't have very many balls. And I know I got that alpaca from a thrift store haul, I believe, a very long time ago. Well, anyhow, guys, here's my hat. It's finished, and I did put some scrap yarn, black yarn at the bottom, and it does pretty good. And show you guys, I have a ponytail on. So, and it comes down nicely to the ears and to the eyebrows. And that's what I made. So that is a finished object as well. Last but not least, the yarn that I used for that lovey, what left I had, I made 2 hair scrunchies out of the fun fur. So I do still have to do the tutorial. I've just been really busy, and I'm going to try to get it done, the tutorial on using the fun fur, hopefully done this weekend. I can't promise, but I'm going to try. I still have to weave my ends on this, but this is the fun fur that I had left over, and that was what I used on that monkey lovey. And for the leftovers for the Ophelia Talk shawl, this is what I was able to get out of it. So here's the Lion Brand Ice Cream Scoop yarn. And it's the colorway of Parfait. Let's try to see if it was up. And each ball had 394 yards. And I only had 4 balls. And that's what I made with that Ophelia Talk shawl. So that's going to go in, finish going in there and be counted. And this is the label for the fun fur. And it was called, what are you called? Okay, I can't see it, but anyhow. But here's the label. And it's an older label, and it was probably at Joann's at one time or Walmart, and it was being clearanced out. And this is stuff that I pick up at the thrift store quite a bit. So I'm going to count that as a full label, but this is what's left of that Parfait yarn when I was able to make a couple of hair ties out of it. So that is officially what I've got, what I've finished. I'm looking around to see what else I've got going, but I don't. By the way, um, my chicken that we named Sassy Mamacita, she went to my boss's daughter, and she just absolutely loves that chicken. I don't know what it is, but she loves it. She says she's going to put it up next to her Pear Bear and her axolotl that I made for her a while back and stuff. But anyhow, guys, I know I've taken up quite a bit of your time. I just kind of wanted to show you what I was making or what I finished off and see what you guys think. Let me know what you think about that one, this one. I can't think. This yarn. Do I finish it off and make it into a cowl or leave it? Because I don't have any more of it, and this is officially 4 balls, and it's full. It's done. And let me know what you guys think of that angelmo bag, this one. So, like I said, this was a good pattern. I liked it, and I think Terry at the Yarn Joy podcast, she did a fantastic tutorials on this. I chose to go with the more of a solid and not having to cut in so many different things, but I loved how the way the retro stripes worked up, and I just thought I think it's beautiful. I love it. So now it's going to be just probably one of my project bags around here. I just don't know just yet. But anyhow, guys, I've taken up so much of your time, and I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and leaving comments and all this other stuff. I may not be able to respond to them right away because I'm busy. And if I heard it, that means I read it, and I thank you guys not so much for watching the videos. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some more research on some things that I've talked about in the beginning of the video, and I'm going to see how I'm going to start changing some things up on this channel. I just think that it was the comments that were being said is just not appropriate. But that's here nor there. So anyhow, guys, I will let you guys go. I want to say thank you so much for your time, and I just appreciate you guys being here. You guys mean the world to me. Hello to all my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate you guys being here and stuff like that. I think the hubby just came home. So with that, guys, I'm going to say goodbye, and big hugs from me to you. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.